What is up, my beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Films with Farrell. Today, we will be talking about the 2022 new Hulu miniseries that just dropped merely a couple days ago, Pam and Tommy. Now, Pam and Tommy, following the relationship of Pam Anderson and Tommy Lee throughout the 90s, from getting to know each other, getting married after spending 96 hours with each other, to the sex tape leak and beyond. Pretty much, if you lived in the 90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's got nostalgia out the ass. Fantastic miniseries so far. I've caught the first 3 episodes. Again, 3 episodes so far. It's going to be an 8-episode miniseries. A lot of great things going on in here. In terms of episode length, looking at about 40 to 60 minutes per episode. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to keep that throughout. New episodes dropping every Wednesday. Speaking of things that are dropping, I'd like to pause real quick for today's sponsor, Commander Colon Cleaner. Why be in a slump when you just need a good dump? Commander Colon Cleaner. Folks, welcome to the show. So before we dive any deeper here, guys, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the follow button, the comment button. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. I can't get over how much I actually enjoyed the first 3 episodes of this miniseries. It had 90s nostalgia out the ass. Obviously, talking about the 90s and Pamela Anderson, Tommy Lee, that sex tape's going to come to mind, obviously, right? But we're talking too about the baggy ass jeans, the music of the 90s, which is chef's kiss. You're talking about the World Wide Web in terms of referring to the internet. You hear the term Alta Vista, which half you people may be watching right now aren't even remembering. I believe it was like a search engine or a computer. I think it even could have been both. So it just had a little something for everybody. Just the characters, phenomenal as well. The acting, you have Lily James, you have Sebastian Stan, Taylor Schilling, Nick Offerman, Seth Rogen. So you've got a great core list of players right there. Who knows what's to come in the future episodes in terms of star power. Again, only an 8-episode miniseries, and Hulu has a good way of kind of dragging in some solid cast. But just first 3 episodes, great. So the show actually starts off, you're following Seth Rogen's character. Seth Rogen is doing maintenance on Tommy Lee's house. Tommy Lee, this was pre-getting married to Pam Anderson, wants his house kind of like a sex dungeon, have like a sex swing, a big ass bed. Comes home and it's like, meets with his contractors. Hey, there's going to be changes. He's married to Pam Anderson now, going to figure things out. Seth Rogen and the other contractors that are there want some coin, right? They've been doing all of this and they haven't actually received any money from Tommy yet. Tommy obviously saying money's not an object. Hey, I was in Motley Crue. So Seth Rogen approaches Tommy. Hey, if we're going to continue to make all these changes, we need compensated for it. He is abruptly fired by Tommy Lee and then hatches a plan to break into Tommy Lee's safe, which is located in his garage, and steal his guns, some money, whatever might be in there to pay for services rendered, right? Seth Rogen didn't get paid for anything, so he kind of wants to get back at Tommy. So Seth Rogen breaks into the house, takes the safe, runs away with it, opens it up, doesn't even, realize that he's in possession of this tape for quite some time. And then he just sees a tape on the ground and then goes to get it played. He has somehow connections to the porn industry, which is a little bit interesting. But they discover what they have, kind of like the holy grail of celebrity sex tapes. And they're trying to, go to different distributors, see who's going to take it. People are saying no left and right. Hey, there's no releases signed, like this is stolen goods, right? So they hatched a plan just to release it on the internet, thinking that they can't be found, can't be charged, can't be anything. It's just a whole bunch of fat money because people are going to want to see this coming into their pockets. So again, the miniseries kind of revolves around that. You do kind of see the start of Pam and Tommy's relationship, how it first started, how it evolved. Again, 96 hours, and then they got married. Absolutely crazy. But really curious to see how this goes. Again, I grew up in the 90s, but I was very small, at the time, 5, 6, 7, I don't know. But, just kind of seeing this play out as an adult now, what this was like, what, the becoming of it. Apparently there's a Rolling Stones article released about 2014, going all over this. So the miniseries is based on that Rolling Stones article. Again, absolutely beautifully done. Curious for you guys. So again, episodes dropping every Wednesday. We've got 3 out right now, and then we just have to continue to wait for the rest. I want to know from you guys in the comments below. Do you prefer watching an episode every Wednesday, or do you prefer the way Netflix has kind of evolved things in just a full release of the entire season right then and there? So it kind of seems like Hulu and Netflix are 2 completely different styles. Hulu will release maybe about 2 to 3 episodes right when the series comes out, And then they will go each week, each Wednesday, each Thursday with another episode to keep you coming back week in and week out if you are watching live. With Netflix, they just drop and say, hey, we got you for 13 hours, you motherfucker. I know you're not going to hit pause. So I'm very curious to know with you guys. I like the idea of waiting with each episode. I feel like I forget a lot when I'm watching just back to back to back. If I can just sit down and watch an episode a week, it kind of retains a little bit more. But I also, grew up watching TV, grew up with no streaming sites to where, if you missed an episode, you had to tape it on the VCR or, had to hope to God that there was a rerun coming in there. Like you sat down at 8 o'clock from 8 to 10 and you watched your shows. Probably says a lot about my social life, but I miss that idea of things. I miss not having something instant. You have it instant, but then you also have to wait as well. So curious to know what you guys think in the comments below. Appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Until next time, guys. But again, check this miniseries out. I think you'll love it. It's funny, it's serious, it's got some drama elements. Obviously, this was stolen property from two people that were just making a video for themselves. Got some great acting into it. If you love 90s nostalgia, it's there for you. Absolutely beautiful. Again, in the comments below, would love to know your thoughts on the two different types of ways to outlet that, but also would love to know what you guys are thinking about this show as well. Thanks for making the time, guys. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.